Hello friends, this is Lada Ray and I'm back with Timeless Empath readings. This reading is very exciting and this reading is called What Your Sacred Ancestors Want You to Know. This is an interactive reading. This is a pick a card reading, which means that you have control over which set of cards, which of the three readings I'm offering you, you want to listen to. If you want to listen to more than one, that's okay as well. You have three sets of cards here and you will be able to pick which one resonates with you best. But before I go into that, let me just tell you how these readings in general work. They are general readings, although if you're attracted to it, this reading is for you. And these readings of mine are timeless, which means that whenever you tune in, then this is the exact time you need to hear these messages. All my readings are timeless, but especially this kind of reading, which I'm offering to you today. I also want you to check out my links. As you probably know, I offer timeless readings which are private and they're targeted to your needs, unlike this general reading, which will resonate with you as a whole or in part, but it is still a general reading. I also offer advanced consultations, and these consultations are based on my advanced theories, which are quantum calibrations, Earthshift, and multidimensional universe theories. I also use claircognizance of mind, empathy. I'm a high-level empath, as well as I'm using clairvoyance and access to Akashic records and many, many other things. Please check out my consultations. They are at ladaray.com. And either scroll down the homepage to find consultations and pick the ones that are for you, or go to consultations tab on top of ladaray.com site and explore and see which ones resonate with you. I also have links in the description box. Both links to ladaray.com and author site are there. I also will have in the description box, as well as in the comment section, the timestamps for each of the readings. So let me explain to you how this particular reading works. You see in front of you three sets of cards and three types of leaves. So you can pick either golden yellow leaf, red leaf, or green leaf. See, there are doubles of them, so nobody would miss. You pick one of these. How you do that, you either close your eyes, and when you open them, whatever leaf or whatever card your eye first falls on, that's the reading for you. Or you can pick it intuitively with your inner vision. My eyes literally focus right away on the card and reading I want. If it's more than one, that's all right. So now take a moment to close your eyes and pick the reading you want. As usual, I appreciate your subscribing to my channel. I appreciate your liking, sharing, commenting. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. If you have not done so, please click on that subscribe button under the video and on the bell button to be notified of new videos. New exciting videos will be coming up more and more as I get more subscribers. We have a very exciting season. I will be posting year ahead predictions and many, many other things. There will be so much going on. You will love it, love it, love it. And now let's begin our readings. Reading number 1, yellow golden leaf. Reading number 2, red leaf. And reading number 3, green leaf. Hello, group number 1 who picked yellow golden leaf. This is what you're getting. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. This is the card you picked together with the golden yellow leaf. Now, we are going to pull cards from the deck I never used before. It's called the Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg. As you see, it's very pretty and it's very wise looking. See that owl and this ancient man who is writing, who is dispersing his wisdom, and Russian domes in the background. Isn't it pretty over there? So this is the backing of these cards, and as you see, they look very ancient, and this is the look we're going for because we are talking about sacred ancestors and what messages they have for you. And this is what we have. 5 of Cups, the High Priestess, and 9 of Coins. Okay, so this is a very interesting set of cards. Five of Cups usually signifies a lot of sorrow. Something has been spilled. See, you're sort of like crying over spilled milk. See this? Spilled milk over there. And so what you're doing is you're sitting there crying over spilled milk while one cup is still in your hand and another cup is still standing. So there's plenty to go around. And in the background, you see that beautiful fortress, that Russian city with Russian domes. And it's all very gorgeous, and yet you are sad. So you're not paying attention to something that, in fact, is beneficial for you. Something in the background, just turn around and see that beautiful city. That's all you need to do. However, the second card, that's the High Priestess, tells a completely different story. The High Priestess is inner knowing. So medicine mother, honor your inner knowing, and the High Priestess exactly tell you the same story. They actually reinforce each other's message. When you get a double card like this, that means that you, in fact, really need to hear that message. In other words, honor your intuition, your inner knowing, because you actually know the mysteries of the universe. You don't need to cry over spilled milk. You don't need to look at something that in the past did not work out or was lost in the past, because that is not what you need to know right now. This is not where you're going right now. Right now, you're going somewhere sacred, somewhere very beautiful, somewhere cosmic and universal in nature. This is what this card and the medicine mother are telling you. And Nine of Coins tells us an even better story. It tells us a story of independence. You're going somewhere where you will be independent, where you will be prosperous, where you will be satisfied with your lot in life. Unlike here, which is being dissatisfied, right here, you are satisfied. So this gives us the message that stop looking into the past. Go within. Find that beautiful inner knowing, which you know you have. It is yours. That knowing is yours. You actually know what you need to do. You need to reach within. You need to reach perhaps to your ancestors. So that inner knowing leads you to new prosperity. This is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love it. Now we are going to pull more cards, and these will be... This is going to be another card from Angels and Ancestors, which is the linchpin card that I'm using today with this backing. And this is going to be our second linchpin card, which will help us out with the message. Let's see what that tells us. Elder, oh, how interesting. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Look at this. So this message, in fact, is reinforcing what I just told you. You have to stop looking into the past. Your karma is basically complete. You are starting a new cycle of life. New cycle of life. That's what's happening here. This is absolutely beautiful and gorgeous. New cycle of life includes that inner knowing that you accumulated in the past lives. But what you need to do is say thank you to all the lessons you learned. Even if there were very hard lessons, like here, this denotes some hard lessons, some hardship, some emotional dissatisfaction, some kind of problems on that level, this card. However, you learned some amazing lessons, and that also includes your family and some ancestral karma that is sitting within you. You need to release that karma. And while you are saying thank you to my ancestors, thank you to all the past lessons, all that karma that you learned, it was for the growth of your soul. Your soul needed to grow into this beautiful high priestess or high priest. This is equal for men and women. And this is why you will see that independence and prosperity that you are in fact craving. In fact, you are craving that. You're craving that new beautiful world. In order to achieve that world, in order to get into that world, what you need to do is release the past and breathe easier. And we are going to pull another card, actually two cards, from Madame Andorra's, because this is Sacred Ancestors. These cards that I picked for you for this specific reading, they all have this ancestral feel to them. This is Madame Andorra's, and we will be pulling two cards, and here's one. The Dagger. Conflict and danger lie in wait. Okay, well, this actually sort of confirms what we were talking about. And Fire. Reckless actions lead to conflict. Okay, so what these two cards, and oftentimes are beautiful, very positive cards. These two cards actually confirm everything we talked about. Stop looking to the past. Because if you do, what you do to yourself is you are not thinking things through properly. And that creates conflict. That creates dissatisfaction, like we've seen on this card over here. This creates dissatisfaction, which you don't want. Don't act. You have to think things through, reach for that inner knowledge, meditate, retreat if necessary, but stop living out the patterns that are not beneficial for you. Just like here, move beyond ancestral patterns. That's a warning. That's a warning. Basically, your sacred ancestors are telling you, my dear, you are still living in the past. And if you're living in the past, then all these wrong actions are happening, and conflict and danger lie in wait. So we are reaching within, we are moving past all these old patterns, and the new beautiful world is opening up as a result. And I want to pull two cards from the new deck, Making Magic. It's a very cool deck. This is inspirational deck with a lot of positive, inspirational little wisdom in it. Earth. Ask the element of earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. So we're continuing, in fact, the same theme. Do you see? Let me actually show you the card first. We are continuing the same theme here, don't you see? In other words, there could be some conflict, which is a warning here. And another one, wishes come true. Rapid achievement of your dreams and wishes. Wow. Yeah, it's, in other words, we have two cards here that talk about two sides of the coin that we have just discussed. One, that lots of prosperity coming your way. Lots of prosperity. 9 of coins. That's what 9 of coins tells you. But also there is conflict. Also there is some sort of unresolved situations and some danger of reckless actions like here. So what you need to do is ground yourself. Grounding, earth, right here. Do this grounding exercises, meditate, connect to Mother Earth. These cards, the Elder and Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. These two cards, they are talking about honoring your ancestors. They're also talking about being grounded. So you ground yourself, and that's how you avoid conflict and danger that lie in wait. And also you avoid reckless actions. Invoke that inner wisdom and wisdom of your elders, but not the negative side, not the karma of your elders. And this is how you reach that prosperity. And wishes come true, rapid achievement of your dreams and wishes. If you do all this, if you take this kind of path, that's what's going to happen. This is actually a very beautiful message with a warning, but this is a very valuable warning, wouldn't you say? So thank you very much, group number 1. And please like, comment, share. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much for subscribing. If you haven't yet, please click on that button and the bell to be notified of future offerings. And I'll see you next time. So group number 2, if you picked the red leaf, if this is your choice, then you also picked Protection Guardian. Drop your shields. This actually is telling you to open up to the world. We are also using a very beautiful Russian tarot of St. Petersburg. Has very ancestral feel to it. I've never used this deck publicly with you before. And see that elder over there? And this, the wise owl and the Russian domes and the light. This is a candle over there. This is the tarot that we're using for the base reading. It has a very nice ancestral feeling to it. And here is the backing. What are your sacred ancestors trying to tell you? What is it that they want you to know? So we pulled 9 of Cups from the Russian tarot deck. 7 of Clubs. That is also 7 of Rods or 7 of Wands. Queen of Coins, which is Queen of Pentacles in the regular tarot. So we have a very interesting set here, don't we? Let's see what our ancestors are telling us. 9 of Cups is wishes fulfilled. This is joy. This is celebration. This is sharing with others. More than anything, this is wish fulfillment. 7 of Clubs. See, in order for your wishes to come true, you actually need to defend your views, your lifestyle, your territory, if you will. That's what you're doing here. You are defending, you are, in fact, you're standing strong, you're steadfast in your views. Do not compromise your views, do not compromise your lifestyle, what your dreams, what you want to do. Is that what you should be doing? If you do not compromise your dreams, then you will achieve them. Then wishes do come true. Do not waver. Do not succumb to somebody's pressure. If somebody is pressuring you, if somebody is doing something that is adverse to you, whether it's sabotage or this is just detractor who is jealous of you, do not succumb to that. Those people who say, oh, don't do that, that's too difficult, or what are you even thinking about? Do not listen to them, because your wishes will come true. And the Queen of Coins, which incidentally both all these cards apply to both men and women equally. Queen of Coins tells us that prosperity is yours. You need to stay grounded for that. You need to make sure that you are in touch with Mother Earth. You need to be practical. Queen of Coins means the mastery of all these things, but it's also the mastery from a yin perspective. It's a gentle perspective. It's diplomacy. It's working with others. It is being empathetic to others, being empathetic to others. And Protection Guardian tells us, drop your shields. Do not close up, in other words. You need to stay open in order to reap the benefits, in order for your wishes to come true. And you need to stay your ground. You cannot sacrifice your principles and things that are dear to you. This is what you base your life on. If you do, then your wishes come true, and your practicality aids in that. So seek protection and seek comfort in your grounding in the Mother Earth, in your ancestors, if you will. Be extremely practical, plan, and if you do, then your wishes come true. Let's pull another card, and this is also going to be from the Angels and Ancestors deck, which we're using as our linchpin today. And this is the backing. As you see, very ancestral looking. So what do your sacred ancestors, it jumped out. Three cards jumped out, which I did not plan on. I was planning on only one card to be pulled. So let's see if we pull this here. We have Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. What I just said, exactly what I just said. Feel comfort, be in that big, feel cocooned by Mother Earth and by all those beautiful, gorgeous things that are earthy in nature. In other words, stay grounded as well as hold your ground. Meditate, go to the park, make sure you go to nature, make sure you connect with your ancestors. So it's like a very beautiful, see this Mother Earth, she's holding that globe, that's actually her stomach, her tummy, and she's covered with these butterflies and leaves and berries, and she's very nurturing. What you do need to do is feel nurtured by Mother Earth. Feel nurtured. That's when all this happens. Fire Guardian, ignite your passion. Okay, and Spring, see your seeds grow. Wow, this is gorgeous. Isn't it great? Okay, we're hardly fitting those cards. So ignite your passion and see your seeds grow. Right now, you need to stop protecting yourself too much. Right now, you are actually in the growth pattern. You need to open up to the world. You need to be very practical, but you need to ignite your passion to the point that your spring, you start blossoming. Meantime, you do need to stay practical and grounded, close to the Mother Earth over here. Grounded, Queen of Coins. See, this is a double message. This is a confirmation. Queen of Coins over here and the Mother Earth over there, they both talk about the same thing. So you're getting a double message here. Stay grounded. This is gorgeous and beautiful, isn't it? We are also using Madame Endorse, which is another ancestral looking set of cards. As you see, that's the cover. And I am going to pull out of this one and see what happens. See what you get. Group number 2. The hand of fate, forces beyond your control intervene. Well, this is sort of a warning here. Winds of change, your surroundings will undergo transition. Wow, this is somebody who is listening to this. Some people will actually see a lot of different stuff developing. And this card over here, Spring, you see your seeds grow and ignite your passion. This card, these two cards, in fact, they are also talking about changes. So you actually need to drop your guard at this time and allow those changes to happen because they are predestined. They're predestined in so many ways. It could be karmic, that you need to resolve that karma. And it could actually be that your karma is wrapping up right now. So you need to allow that karma to wrap up. You need to finish that karma. Once you do, then the wish fulfillment happens. 9 of Coins over here and Queen of Coins. So your practical wish fulfillment happens. Your surroundings will undergo transition. That might mean that you're moving. It might mean that somebody else is moving out. Maybe you're redecorating. But there are certain things that are happening to your life that are tangible and noticeable. They feel like spring of your life. They feel like a new, very new, different beginning. This actually is very interesting. And that's what your ancestors want you to know. They want you to know that you are in the stage of life when you actually need to welcome change. This change is coming whether you want it or not. Do not be defensive towards this change. Right now, you're sort of trying to be defensive towards this change. You're not allowing it to unfold and happen the way it needs to unfold. But your karma needs to wrap up. your karma needs to finish up. Once you do that, you learn your lessons and you immediately propel yourself to the new stratosphere, to the new way of being. So you need to allow that to happen. So drop your shields. Do not overdo protection. You don't need as much protection as you're giving yourself at this time. Well, this is a gorgeous reading. Please like, share, and comment, and I appreciate all this, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't yet, please click on subscribe button and the bell button to be notified of future offerings by group number 2, and we're proceeding to group number 3 now. Hello, group number 3. We are starting your reading. And the first card, which was the card you picked together with the green leaf, was Broken Arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. This is from our linchpin deck, which is Angels and Ancestors. Now we are going to also pull cards from the beautiful Russian tarot, and it has this very ancestral feeling to it, as you see this wise man over there who is sitting and writing something beautiful, probably some wisdom for the ages, and the wise owl and the candle over there and Russian domes. So this has very ancestral, very medieval feel to it, and we're also going to use making magic, manifesting your dreams. That's another new deck that I recently found, and we'll be working with that. So our basis will be the Russian tarot. This is the backing, very ancestral looking. So what your sacred ancestors want you to know. These are the cards that I have pulled. The Sun, beautiful card. That's the luckiest, the most beautiful and happiest card of the entire tarot. And we have Three of Swords. And we have the Star. That's another beautiful card. Okay, so out of 3 cards, you actually have 2 from major arcana, and very beautiful ones, the Sun and the Star. The Sun denotes happiness. You are happy. There is so much happiness that can be had here, and a lot of hope. The Star, that's your hope. That's your dreams. And hope usually brings beautiful blessings. So you feel hope. However, in the middle we have Three of Swords, and Three of Swords, that's heartbreak. This is like, see those Russian bells over there and the swords over here, right? So the bells are ringing. There is some sort of alarm, something that is unhappy within you, within your reality, something you do not like, whether it's it could be that you are just not together with somebody you love at this time. And it doesn't mean that you are, in fact, that you parted. Maybe that person is just not here. There is certain heartbreak or heartache going on. There's certain worry that is going on. And this worry, you don't need to worry because the Sun is on your side. The Sun card, which is happiness, which is childlike joy, that's on your side. The Star is also on your side. The Three of Swords are flanked by the Sun and the Star. 2 majors which denote major themes in life. So joy and happiness, as well as hope and something beautiful that will show up very soon, is yours. It is going to be part of your reality. So you need not worry. Whatever you're worried about, whatever your concern is, whatever you feel the heartbreak, duly or unduly, this heartbreak doesn't need to happen. It doesn't have to be here because you are looking at a beautiful, gorgeous, very, very bright future. The Sun, Ra, right? And the star, that shooting star, the wish fulfillment. Think in those terms. So you absolutely do not have to worry about anything. And I'm going to pull another card from the Angels and Ancestors. And this card is, let's see, This card is Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. Follow the voice of your soul. Wow, this is beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? So the Star Ancestor tells you the same thing, more or less. Did you notice this correlation here? We have the star card and we have the Star Ancestor, lots of stars and the sun. You are a much bigger, much more interesting, evolved, and important soul than you think you are. You are selling yourself short. You are very ancient. You come from the stars, star here, and the sun and stars. You have to think in terms of you being that star seed. You are that ancient soul. You came here to help others. The heartbreak or heartache, whatever is causing it, whether it's in personal matters or is the condition of the world, what you can do, you can be the purveyor of peace, justice, and beauty into the world. So embrace the energy of peace. This, in fact, this reading from your ancestors is telling you to be all that you can be. And you can be a lot. The sun, that's a major. The star, that's a major arcana. These are major themes in life. So something very important you can tell people, you can do for people, you can contribute to this world. And this thing that is so important that you can contribute, that's peace. That's actually peace. Broken arrow. You can be the advocate of peace. You can create bridges between people. You can create a new reality. That's what, wow, this is beautiful. This is gorgeous reading, I can tell you. This is, so far, out of the three, this is the biggest, by far, the theme here. This is big reading. Others are not as big as this one. This is the most significant reading of the three that I'm doing today. So let's see. We have Madame Endorse. This is the, see, also very ancestral feel that it has to it. So this is the starseed reading. Oh, the Raven. Darkness looms on the horizon. We are getting a lot of warnings today from Madame Endorse. Oftentimes, Madame Endorse is very positive, but there is something that is something is happening today. Oh, there you go. The Black Cat. Your luck will soon change. So there is a warning to go with this reading as well. Just like with previous two readings, we had similar warnings from Madame Endorse. So in this case, it also says that while this denotes this Three of Swords here, Three of Swords, that's conflict of some sort. It could be inner conflict. It could be separation. It could denote some disappointment in life. Whatever your situation is, you understand this is general reading for your personalized reading. If you require help, you come to me, go to ladare.com, click on consultations on top and scroll down to timeless readings or choose another consultation of your liking. So Broken Arrow, embrace the energy of peace. So there is some sort of conflict, whether it's inner or outer, going on in your life, some kind of disappointment, perhaps depression of some sort. Don't be combative about it. Remember who you are. You come from the stars. You're a lot bigger than that. Follow the voice of your soul. Follow the voice of your soul. This is a very wise thing. So while there is a certain amount of conflict that is possible in your life at this time, darkness looms on the horizon and Three of Swords. The Black Cat predicts luck for you. You know, this thing that the Black Cat is not lucky, that's really not true. Black cats are just as lucky. In some cultures, white cats are considered unlucky, incidentally. And so this really isn't true. This is a wise cat of that Egyptian wisdom that predicts that your luck will soon change. And Three of Swords, which is what they're experiencing today, which is the energy of either separation or disappointment or conflict, inner or outer, changes to the energy of peace, like over here. You embrace the energy, the profound energy of your soul, the voice of your soul. You remember who you truly are. You remember your true ancestry, which is star ancestry, the star, right? That beautiful star over here. You are the sun child, the sun child. You are not from darkness, you're from light. And your luck soon changes to this, the star and the sun. This is very nice. It actually denotes whatever happens in your life right now or happened in recent past that was not to your liking, that made that disappointment, that created conflict, inner or outer. This is changing. So all you have to do is embrace the energy of peace and remember who you really, truly are. Meditate, think about it, ponder on it, maybe do journaling and make peace with whatever was making you angry or disappointed previously. Make peace with that. I am pulling 2 cards from Making Magic, and these cards, they are very positive, they are very inspirational, and this is our inspirational part of the reading. We have Goddess, healing feminine energy. Well, this is confirmation of everything we just discussed, isn't it? And another one, love charm, attract a lover, soulmate, or life partner. This is so cute. I just love it. So here, Three of Swords oftentimes denotes some kind of disappointment in the relationship. Okay? It could be separation. Could be physical separation or divorce even, or it could be that you do not want to be with that person anymore because they really do not fulfill your inner needs. So what we have here is the feminine energy, applies to both men and women, but feminine energy in reality is sort of like yin and more balanced. It's not that yang energy, which is male, which is going out and like accomplishing things. This is more introspective. So, and healing, by the way. So healing feminine energy, that's yours right now. That's what you need to project. The star also works with that very nicely. And the peace card, broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. All you need to do is embrace this energy inwardly, and then outwardly peace follows. The star is that hope, and that's also a feminine card. So the goddess, healing feminine energy, that is what you need to work on right now. And love charm, attract a lover, soulmate, or life partner. Well, by embracing peace, inner, you project that peace into the outer world. And so what happens is that you attract the right people into your life. If your situation is such that you were not attracting the right people into your life, you in fact now will. Because you will embrace the energy of peace, you will change your reality inwardly, you start thinking differently, and as a result, the right people show up in your life. This is a wonderful reading. This is a very all-encompassing reading. Did you notice how this reading, in fact, refers to the star seeds and to destiny, but at the very same time, it refers to something very intimate and deeply personal, and in fact, these messages from sacred ancestors, I might do more of those or variations thereof in the future, because I have a feeling that ancestors really want to tell you a lot. In all 3 readings, the combination was such that, hey, listen, there was something that was not working out before, but here's how this is going to work going forward. This is how it's going to work out, and this is your roadmap. This is your blueprint for how to act in order to change the situation. I think it's very valuable, so I'm going to be doing more of these readings, probably your spirit guide from your angels, etc. There are many readings that I have in mind, so stay tuned, subscribe. Thank you for liking, sharing, and commenting and telling others about my channel. Of course, thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and click on the bell button to be notified of future videos, which I plan a lot of, and I have a lot of creative ideas. Remember to check the description box for my other links. This is Lada. Bye. Group number 3.